Wake up, Lofi Nation. It's another Good News Friday. And welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right, Lo-Fi's and low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. Here we're going to talk about that famous question, what's going on in the world today, and it's everyone's favorite day of the week. That's right, it's another Good News Friday. Let's hit at the news, fresh off that press. And a special report coming at you, Lofi Nation. Source: Reuters sports section. Red Sox P. Eduardo Rodriguez scratched from opener with dead arm. So I know the Red Sox are a baseball team, but what they're doing with an arm of a deceased person, and why they're running around scratching people with it, and if this will turn into zombie baseball, we here at Lofi Poli Sci are unqualified to make such a judgment call. Tune into your local broadcasting stations for more information. Next up, source: NPR science section. Sleeping octopuses may have dreams, but they're probably brief. Forget the dreams, they said octopuses. I thought it was octopi, but oh no, Lo-Fi listeners. I checked, I fact-checked, and I fact-checked again. And NPR is right and we are wrong. The plural form of octopus is in fact octopuses. And all of us out there need to change the way we say it. It is not octopi. Let's learn on this Good News Friday. Thank you, NPR. Now moving forward, because we never move on from anything. Source: BBC Tech section. AI at work. Staff hired and fired by a logarithm. A what? People getting fired and hired by a computer program? Well, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen if you ask me. Or it's just the beginning of the film Terminator, and we better get ready for the rise of Skynet. Fired by a computer. Oh, don't we love technology and robots, huh? And mentioning robots, the following story comes from Reuters technology section. NFT, artwork by humanoid robot, sells at auction for nearly $700,000. Well, artists out there, you don't need to worry about a computer firing you, because this robot, well, they're selling paintings for $700,000. Although, admittedly, I do think it's kind of cool that robots make art. I love art, and make art, not war, our robot friends. Keep it going, please. And a last piece of news to send you on your way to the weekend. Associated Press, science section. Cosmic mouthful. Tasters savor fine wine that orbited Earth. Excuse me? What did you say? What are we talking about here? Are we talking about someone putting a bunch of bottles of wine on a spaceship, sending it to the International Space Station, letting it sit there for a year, and then retrieving it on a spaceship to bring it back to Earth to see what it tastes like? Well, yes. That's exactly what we're talking about here. And what the flipping hell? 2 questions here, Lo-Fi listeners out there. Number 1, why wasn't I notified for such a stellar plan? I'd give you a whole lot more than wine to send up to the space station if we're going to start using it for international space warehousing. And number 2, who paid for this? And what the hell are we doing wasting space, time, and resources, which are incredibly limited, so we can see what wine tastes like after a year in space? My word, I'm done, I'm out, I'm gone for the weekend, people, but you know how to find me. Tomorrow we release the first issue of our written publication, Letters of the Lofi Poli Sci. Get at me if you want access. Do you have a top 10 idea? Get at me. Do you have good news you want to share? Share it with all of us. Interested in being a co-host, interested in the Flashcast, live stream, episode takeovers. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Peace and well-being to all my human beings out there. Much love and always the best. Pickering, signing off.